New tonight, KHOU 11 confirming the owner of Trump Burger Restaurants, which has several locations in the Houston area, has been arrested by Immigration and Customs Enforcement and now faces deportation. ICE says Roland Beainy, a 28-year-old from Lebanon, overstayed his visa after entering the U.S. back in 2019. He was taken into custody in May and is now out on bond as he awaits immigration proceedings. In a statement sent to KHOU 11, an ICE spokesperson told us, quote, "Under the current administration, ICE is committed to restore integrity to our nation's immigration system by holding all individuals accountable who illegally enter the country or overstay the terms of their admission. This is true regardless of what restaurant you own or political beliefs you may have."
When will they learn? This is absolutely hilarious, but it's also probably pretty embarrassing at the same time. Now, the news article, the news clip that y'all heard, it didn't have a picture of the man there, so I actually had to go and look his name up. I didn't even know how to spell his name, but thankfully they had it in the description. And I ended up finding his picture, and this is the guy right here. I wonder if he's at Mar-a-Lago. I don't know. But his name, like they said, is Roland Beainy, and he co-owned this restaurant called Trump Burger down there in Texas. And it's like, what did you expect was going to happen? You knew you overstayed your visa and that ICE was out in full force and that they were going to come for you. I don't know what it is with some of these smooth-brained Trump supporters who are not American, think that they are going to get some kind of a pass all because they voted for Trump or because they have something out there in support of Trump, such as this restaurant right here, and you just basically thought that you could just break the law and nothing would happen to you. But what's also very interesting, and I was noticing in the comments, is that you didn't see a lot of the usual suspects in there talking about, oh, get him out of here or deport him and all this, that, and the third. Why? Because of who he supported. Now, if he was, say, a Biden supporter or a Kamala Harris supporter or anyone on the left, quote unquote, they would have been like, get him up out of here. But nope. But because he was MAGA and he supported Trump, and even going as far as to co-own a restaurant called Trump Burger, then that's when it was like, oh, we're just going to turn a blind eye to it. And the thing about it is, I keep telling y'all, and this goes back to the commentary that I recently did about how Trump likes these undocumented workers. They love them as long as they are of use to them. If they're not, then you'll get rid of them. He was of use to them up until he was no longer. Now, the story as it is right now, he has only been detained. He has not been deported, but it can probably get to that point. And like, again, he overstayed his visa. He probably thought he was one of the good ones. You know, I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't being violent. I wasn't being arrested. I don't even have a record or anything like that. How could they detain me? Well, you overstayed your visa. You didn't extend it. He probably thought, oh, I'm gonna just slip right through the cracks. And it makes me wonder, when did he get over here? It had to be under the Biden administration, because it couldn't have been under the second term with Trump, because he just got back in office in January. So he was probably here, definitely throughout the Biden years, and then you ended up voting for the guy that wants to get you up out of here. But that's the thing about a lot of these undocumented immigrants, or the south of the borderians, or the non-south of the borderians, no matter where they come from across the globe, is they think that if they get in good with a certain group, that they won't be touched, that they will not be bothered. They better think again. I don't know what process that they think they may have that's going to somehow shield them, or how much butt they gotta kiss in order to feel like they gotta be in the good graces of a certain crowd. But if it can't get a lot of these black tap dancing Negroes anywhere in life, what makes you think a person who, one, wasn't even born here, and two, well, we'll just stick with one, that wasn't born here, what did you think he was gonna get? That's what I'd like to know. And the crazy part about it is, the person that you didn't vote for was actually the one that was actually caping for you the most. That's the crazy part about it. And that's why some of them probably are regretting their vote now. Many of them probably say they're not regretting it, but deep down they probably are. I feel absolutely nothing for the guy. I hope that, he doesn't make any more money from this. They say he's been released and everything like that, but they definitely are going to be keeping tabs on this dude. Like, it's not like his situation is free. Like, it's not like he's good. Like, they still have, like, I guess you could say, a leash on him. But it is what it is. Let this be a lesson to all these undocumented immigrants who are over here, who voted for this man, who thought they was good. Let this be a warning to you. You're not as good as you think. But then again, you can issue out all the warnings you want, and they're still going to find a way to not heed the warning.
Lord, I'm having a heart attack. Damn, this is some scary shit. Oh